Hey everybody, and welcome back to my World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. This is the same character that I left you guys with on the last video, but she's a bit higher in level. I'm level 14 now. Um, a lot has changed. I even have my lovely little minion here. So yeah, let me pull out here. So as you know, this was a starting area. And last time that I saw y'all, I was here at Goldshire. Um, I have since gone over to the Westfall area. I had cleared this area, and then Augustus got home last night, and he came and ran a whole bunch with me to help me get through some of the quests to help me level up. We're trying to rush her because I bought my account at the same my account at the same time as Augustus, and he got a free DK because of whatever was going on. I went to go get my DK and I didn't get my DK. So we're trying to bum rush. I'm not gonna file a complaint. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. We're just gonna bum rush this character some. So right now I'm going around making, collecting tasks that are higher than my level. Um I've skipped quite a few that were green or whatever. Um but I'm collecting those right now so that when Augustus gets home, he can jump on his DK and bum rush me through all the quests and try and see what we can do. The more quests I have, the better, because that'll mean faster leveling and everything else, which is what we're going for. So right now I'm here at Lake Everstill, collecting some of these, which, as you see, there's my arrow there. It's right here. I can click here, and there's Stormwind. Here's Goldshire. That's where I started. Between all of this and all of this area, there was a lot of deaths. I'll admit. I went for things that were a bit above my pay grade. I'll say it that way. So yeah. But right now I am at Lake Everstill. Again, just collecting everything because everything is a little bit too high for me to take out right now. I don't have the right gear or anything to be combating level 19 stuff. Now, I do have gear from a dungeon that we went and ran yesterday, but I can't put a lot of it on until I'm a higher level. So, it's we're just gonna try and get me through this. Um, I am gonna run back and grab this or get this question mark filled out really quick. Um, But yeah, I've got quite a bit going on here. I was gonna do mining and blacksmithing on this character, and then we realized that we didn't have an enchanter. So I went ahead and I'm doing enchanting with this character, and when I get my DK up, I'll be able to do DK with, or do mining with my DK. Um, which that'll be beneficial because she's gonna need things for the enchanting. Um, the painstaking part of leveling up and not having a mount yet. Oh, the running. All the running. But it's okay. I love it. It brings out a different side of me. Alright, let's go turn in whatever we have here. I don't know why it's showing double question marks. There's only one person here and I didn't stop running. Why didn't I stop running? Alright.
What can I do for you? Be
Continue.
careful.
Complete.
Light bless you, or the Alliance.
Okay. So now that that's accepted, our next stop. I have something to turn in at Goldshire, but that's a bit of a run. But I do also have something I need to take to Stormwind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna hark back to my inn that I'm currently at, and then I'm gonna take a flight path. A little bit of a cheat, but the system is there, isn't it? And I have a question mark up here. Why do I have a question mark up here suddenly? And I've got a child who is crying right now. So he likes to pick the best times to throw a tantrum.
What can I do for you? Farewell. Safe travels.
Really? I could do these quests all day, honestly. I just can't battle anything right now. Looks like this is inside the inn. Lakeshire Inn. And there she is.
Hey there. See you around. Safe travels.
There we go. Alright. Now let's get back out to this flight path, shall we? It's a nice little town here. Kind of pretty. Makeshift diving board here off of the bridge. Kind of funny. See right up here. Yeah, we're gonna get over here to the flight path and we will take it back to Stormwind. Do that quest and then run down to that next spot. Wait, where's the guy at? Over here.
Need help?
Whatever.
See you around.
Stormwind. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can kind of see the views. I love this game. It's beautiful. The time and the details that they took to accomplish this is just amazing. Especially for the time frame that this game came out originally. It was ahead of its time, honestly, in my opinion, but everyone has their own opinions. I mean, look at that. Look at the graphics. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of glitchy here and there, with her legs disappearing inside the mount. But still, look at the wing details. It's beautiful. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. And here we have the end of this Stormwind. Alright. Zoom in just a little bit. Lovely big city. You're gonna see a lot of people with mounts running through here. And jumping all over the little people. Just for the fun of it, of course. Alright, I need to turn left. My turn-in is right there. I don't think I have anything else to turn in here. But I will show you something. For those who have never really played this game, this is an area in Stormwind City that tends to get the most action. I could stand here for hours and you could see dozens and if not hundreds of different players running in and out and all around, and it's just a testament to this game alone. I mean, look at this. This right here is the auction house. This character doesn't currently have any auctions in or anything like that, but this is amazing. Like, how many people are just here on Classic because they like how everything was created originally. They love it. All the people running around. Pretty kitties. It's beautiful. Alright. So enough with showing you guys the multitudes of billions of people. I'm gonna try and readjust myself here. Oops. Didn't mean to almost run into the wall. I was just trying to readjust my leg. Currently playing this while sitting on the couch with my big screen TV, so
Light be with you.
sometimes
careful.
readjusting is necessary.
Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Alright. Nothing like playing little messenger boy. Well, but I'm a girl, but still. Alright, so for those who are not familiar with this area, this is Stormwind. It is the big city, in my opinion. All in all, there are other big cities, but this is the big city. So, I'll give you a little bit of a tour. Again, we're back around the AH. This is, I mean, look at all the mounts. They're really neat. And these are mounts that people can either earn or buy. And some people just run around with their friends and hang out, have fun. I could sit here and just watch people for the fun of it. And sometimes there's shenanigans that happen throughout here, so. Love it. Alright. So, off we go a little bit. And as you can see, there's little areas up here. That's the empty quiver, so if you need bow supplies, well, you know where to go. And I'm going to try and do a quick tour, because going to every part of this city would take a long time. Most people are like, oh, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, it really does. So, straight ahead of me is the mage quarters. Let's do a quick in and out run through. Try and get to a decent spot so you guys can actually see around inside here. It's beautiful. Here we go. I'll go up there. So this is the mage tower. There's a lot of very scenic areas in here. This right here is a portal to the Blasted Lands, which we're not going to. No way. And there goes another character. Alright, let's see here. I mean, you kind of get the gist of what this area looks like. But this right here is the mage area. I'm gonna see if I can. And that would be another portal that we are not going to go into. I am way too low a level for that kind of stuff, but this is what's here on top. As you see, it's a very popular place. I have a cat who just sat on my leg and twisted my ankle. That was lovely. Alright, this is the one area that I have gotten lost. Like, I have run in circles one time for almost 20-30 minutes, and Augustus had to come in, find me, and lead me back out because I was still new to the game. And my problem was I was on a mount that I had because I hadn't been here the whole game, and I was running so fast that I was running past the exit. Yeah, I know, that's funny, right? So yeah, that was pretty interesting itself. Next I think we'll go take a walk to the park. As you see, that's a meeting stone. It's to summon people for the stockade. It's a level 21 to 80 dungeon. So, or raid or whatever. It's a dungeon. I'm not big on the dungeons and raids. I've run them with like Augustus and stuff like that, but I'm not the all-knowing person when it comes to those. I love the game in general just because the free play involved in it, the environment, and the you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. I mean, everybody in here, even the PvP people, I mean, they PvP can be kind of aggressive, but even the PvP people are pretty generous when it comes to this game. I have met some bad, sour grapes on the occasion, and I really mean on the occasion. It's very rare though. One time when I had first started, I was mining for ore, and I didn't realize. I guess I didn't. I was still new, and I didn't realize this one area was a PvP area, and that if you walked into the area, it became a PvP. Not this spot here, but the place that I went to. This is the park here. But I didn't realize that it was a PvP spot. And so I'm in there and I'm mining and I'm like, oh my gosh, this has a lot of, ore, and I was getting all excited. And next thing I know, here comes a player. And I didn't pay no mind because I was so used to the niceness. That I actually I was blindsided, I guess you could say. The guy, or male character, could have been a female, could have been male, whatever, but they started attacking me and killed me within like 2 hits. Mind you, when you play this game, regular gear and PvP gear are not the same. No matter how much it seems, it's not. And when you're in regular gear, that's only meant for running around, doing quests, and stuff like that. That PvP gear is going to do a number on you. And well, this guy, he killed me. I went to go res myself, you know, get back to my body, and I'm like, okay, whatever, let me get out of here. And I tried to leave. And he wouldn't let me leave. I pleaded with him. He kept killing me over and over again, and I kept telling him, hey, I'm new to the game, I didn't realize this, I apologize, you know, let me be, and I'll leave. The guy wasn't having it. He just kept killing me and killing me. And he's like, oh, just don't respawn. Uh-oh. Here I go. That was bad. Alright. He's like, oh, well, just don't respawn, and I'll stop killing you. And I'm like, you won't even let me hearth. You know, like, he wouldn't let me do anything. He was one of those really bad sour grapes. And this is Stormwind Harbor, by the way. It's beautiful. I love it. But finally, someone came over the chat. They weren't even online. But they were, like, they said that they were one of the top PvP players or whatever, and they had come online just for that situation because they were not happy. They didn't like when people were treated the way I was being treated. And they jumped online and they told the guy, they're like, you need to leave her alone. And the guy's like, oh, or else what? Or else what? You know, talking trash or whatever. And so the guy asked, he's like, where are you guys at? And I told him, you know, where we're at. Exactly. And I wasn't too far into the border. It's not like I had been there for hours, you know. And, the guy sat there and flew in on a mount, and then whispered to me, like, immediately. Like, he was quick. He could type, and he knew the game like you couldn't imagine. And he just looked at me, whispered, and said, run. And I took off, and I hearthed, and got out of there. But before I even got out of there, I noticed that the other guy had sat there and looked at this character for maybe just a couple of seconds. Didn't even fight him once. He got on the mountain, flew, and left. He got out of there. And that guy who protected me, that's the true spirit of players on this game. You know, they don't like when people are treated that way, you know, horribly. So yeah. But the other guy, I never did cross paths with him again. But I had gotten messages from other PvP people telling me that he got what was coming to him. I don't know what exactly that meant. But alright, you know. It was just, yeah. People in this game, they usually look out for each other. Like, if I'm running around, I'm killing things, and someone else happens to be nearby, they see that I'm struggling, or they see that I've been swarmed by a mob, they'll jump in, and they'll start helping. Or if they're a healer, they will start healing me to help me get by. Like that in itself, that is WoW. Right there. That is the biggest heart. The game is amazing itself, and then the characters and that heart make it even better in what it is. And that's why I love it so much. This game brings out the side to humanity that we need to see more often. So it's amazing. But alright, so we've seen the mage's quarters, we've gone to the park, and we've seen the harbor. I've got the boys in the other room fighting with each other again, and here is Cathedral Square. I'm gonna try and go out here so you guys can kind of see things a little bit. And again, this isn't an in-detail tour, like, there's a lot to see here. Here we go, there's the cathedral. It's beautiful. And of course you have your little places all through and through in here. You have your little areas that you can go in, like right here you can see it says the Argent Dawn. So if you ever have a request to the Argent Dawn, you know where to go. And this is City Hall. Boom. You know, it's awesome how it's listed. Don't mind the boys in the background, they're just, you know, being kids, being siblings. What's really cool, and I'll have to make sure I do a video, is during events, it's awesome. There are so many people online. I've actually been online when the server crashed because there was too many people and too much loading going on, and that was... I've never been on a game like that before in my life until I played this game. Alright, now we're in the Dwarven District. A little bit of training and everything. This is where I came for my blacksmithing training, because I'm doing enchanting and blacksmithing. But yeah. No thank you. But there's different things like inside buildings here you can always, you know, explore, but look at this detail. That's beautiful. And the mechanical gears and everything else, I mean, that alone. Look at this. And that is a portal we will not be crossing. We're gonna keep ourselves in an area that I am comfortable with today. And, I mean, look at the logs hanging. This is, I love this. There's actual rings. Look at that. The detail. I mean, they could have just painted some brown logs and called it a day, but they didn't. It's just amazing. I was so sad that I had to go 7 years without playing this game. Honestly. It made me so upset. Now here is Stormwind Keep. So we'll go inside just really quick. You might find yourself doing quests coming in here, depending on the characters. Most people do them that I've seen. It also depends on if you're on the Alliance side. I usually only play the Alliance side. That's gorgeous. I don't know the detail just alone. You can see that stuff right there. The detail in the lights, the stained glass windows. Just beautiful. Major props to the person and people who spent hours making this game and what it became. Or what it has become. For those who do not know, Classic was kind of brought back out after Retail kind of had a few updates and everything like this, and a lot of the older players were like, well, I really don't care for the newer updates, and so to make the loyal players happy, I think in my opinion, is why they brought out Classic. Alright, now we're in Old Town. It's the last area of Stormwind. We've already seen the harbor, we've gone through the cathedral, Dwarven District, and even seen the keep. So we'll go through this area and then we'll run on down south here. It's gorgeous, though. I love this. Oh, I have a quest to turn in over here. Where is that quest at? Maybe in a shop? Yep, right here. Let me zoom in.
I buy and trade. See you later. Be careful. Have a good one. For the Alliance.
Alright. It's always fun playing Messenger. And I'm not going to collect that right now, or start these quests. But, yeah. Alright. And again, like that's the protective hide. Okay. You think of hide. You don't want to talk to him, clearly. Leatherworking. Skinning trainer. Like, the names are clever alone. That's beautiful. Alright. Another portal. And there's portals everywhere, so if you see one, if you don't know what's on the other side, I don't recommend going in. You can always ask. You can always go in and see what it's like. Maybe you'll find something that, hey, this is pretty cool. And look over here. The water goes up to the stairs even. That's awesome. Alright, now we're back in the trade district where we began. There's the auction house area, and this is the way to the Griffin. I have to go up here to turn in this quest, and then we'll run south. And again, this isn't, you know, any expert style video. This is just something for people that
Greetings.
don't know much about
Life
World of
bless you.
Warcraft.
Go
Or
with
maybe
honor,
they
friend.
haven't played in a while
Be
and they want
careful.
to see what the classic,
honor,
you know,
friend.
looks like. Is it similar to the original? You know, is it similar to what they remember? You know, just whatever. This is just me having fun playing and sharing my game. I mean, and sometimes my mic will act up, so I apologize for any weird noises that my microphone will do. I don't know what's going on with it lately. I don't blast it, so I don't know why it's, being the way that it's being. Almost seems like it might be time for a new one, but we'll see. Oh, that's a mechanical mount. And this is the Valley of the Heroes. I'll turn around so you guys can kind of see all the statues here. There we go. Off backwards. I mean, this is just, it's awesome. Oh, love this game. If you happen to play World of Warcraft and you come across this, and you happen to see me running someday or playing on one of my characters, you know, feel free to drop a comment. Say, hey, I've watched your video. You know, or hey, I've seen some of your videos. Whatever, you know. I'm always willing to talk to people. You know, just, there's some, just gotta, you know, ease into things though. Don't just run up to me and be like, hey, join my party. Or, hey, come raid with me. I'm very protective of myself. So if you want to play, you know, run around with me for a little bit. Hang out. Let me see what you're capable of. And you can see what I'm capable of. And you gotta... I like to learn people's patterns. I get uncomfortable playing with people that I'm not familiar with. That's why I kind of don't do the dungeons and raids. Because in the dungeons and raids, you're playing with a whole bunch of people that you don't know.
Hey there. See you
And
around.
a lot of
Be
people,
careful.
yeah, they play the same
Have a good one.
or
See you
similar.
later.
But there's also a lot of people that have their own unique styles, or that like to be individual. And that right there, in a nutshell, that's me. I prefer to have my own way about doing things. So yeah, looks like I've done all of my turn-in quests. Around here, so it's time to head back. You know what? I will cheat the system again, and I will hit my Hearthstone. And that brings us right back here into the inn. Back here we have a nice little cooking area. And we go right back outside here with the beautiful view. I'd love to have a house someday that's just on a lakeside. But yeah, there's that clock tower. And you can see the details and see time and everything in it. That's beautiful. I love it. But anyways, I'm gonna leave y'all at that. Just because I've already been going for about 40 minutes now, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!